only one way in, one way out. God tried to save me, but I went that other route. There's only one way in, one way out. Be ready for the final ride. Pray to God you find it out. There's only one way in, one way out. God tried to save me, but I went that other route. There's only one way in, one way out. Be ready for the final ride. Pray to God you find it out. Who's ready for the final ride? We don't know till it's time to go. Lights, camera, action. God said it's the end of the show. And close the curtain, lights are out. Now we're about to know what death's about. If my name's in the book, then I'm ready to go. I'm YattiGodBody and I came to flow about what I know and what I've seen. In this world, evil reigns supreme, but I'm praising on Jesus' team. So you know I'm more than mean. Don't play no games, this life for real. I'm on with the demons in the killing field. Keep my Bible plus some steel. The devil use human flesh to kill. I walk my walk and talk my talk. My soul's been paid so it can't be bought. I'm from the woods, where you from the vault. And we ain't even tripping on what you thought. There's one way in and one way out. I came through the womb, but I live in the clouds. Watch my fate kill all the doubt. I'm YattiGodBody, what's he talking about? And doing mine, here come the storm. But the heads up won't see no harm. Staring up my most holiest faith. Get the praying in tongues, click clacking guns, protecting mine. Ain't nothing here but the Judah line. Standing screaming hallelujah. My Lord on the front line. One way in, one way out. God tried to save me, but I went that other route. There's only one way in, one way out. Be ready for the final ride. Pray to God you find it out. There's only one way in, one way out. God tried to save me, but I went that other route. There's only one way in, one way out. Be ready for the final ride. Pray to God you find it out. One day it's all over.
Alright. I'm Model K Payne and I am with YattiGodBody. How you doing today, sir?
How about yourself, sweetie?
I'm good and good. And where you from, sir?
Well, I carry 2 states on my back. I'm from Missouri, Show Me State, and Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay. And Indianapolis, Indiana as well?
Yeah, I carry 2 states on my back.
Okay. That's my hometown. Okay. So what part of Missouri?
We're from an area they call the Boot Hill, small town called Russellville, Missouri.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what made you move to Indianapolis, Indiana? May I ask?
I'm trying to make sure. Give me 1 second. I think we have difficulties over here.
Okay.
I'm trying to make sure we're not, though. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you, sir.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure I can hear you. I got you all the way here.
Okay.
Turned up over here. Okay.
Looking good. You looking good. You looking sharp. I don't know
We're
what's
good.
going
I'm trying
on.
to make sure I can hear you. That's all.
Okay.
I could hear you a lot better earlier than I can hear you right now.
Okay.
But I can hear you.
Okay. So what made you move to Indianapolis, Indiana?
I moved to Indianapolis in 92. Actually, I was son. Me being son in Indianapolis is part of my testimony. I was in a situation where I was getting ready to be charged as an adult for a serious crime that I didn't commit, and my mom and family felt it'd be best for me to be sent up here with my other relatives and get out of that environment at the time.
Okay. Is it something that you want to speak on? Is it a testimony that you would like to speak on? Or no?
I mean, I don't have a problem with speaking on it. I was accused at the age of, how was I at the time? I think 12. And I was in the park and some guys that got into a shootout with some other guys. Didn't have nothing to do with me. And I was accused of a murder charge. That one of those situations, truly being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And it's a real racist system down there in Missouri. Even they're looking at the Trayvon Martins and Michael Brown and all that. But, Missouri's been a racist state. And pretty much they had told my mother she had an option, because my grandma was known there that they could send me to Indianapolis, or they were going to charge me for murder as an adult. I was only 12 years old.
My goodness. Well, you You're here to tell it. I said you're here to tell it, so you didn't have to do any time, correct?
No, I didn't at the time. Luckily, my grandmother, rest her soul, Bertha May Robinson, was a very influential lady around there, and she had connections with, some of the political people there, and my family was good people, and so I truly had nothing to do with it. It was truly totally mishaps, and just because someone said my name, and that got me caught up and tied all up in it, and they were able to, basically pull some strings, get me up out of there, and so I could, at least have a chance at life.
Good, good. So you have some music coming out, correct? Do you have a new single coming out? Is that correct?
Yeah, I have a new single that's coming out after my Boys to Men. It's called Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Okay. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. As you know, I do street ministry, gospel rap, but I also did, secular before I came over to street ministry, which another thing that the reason I do street ministry gospel rap, God also saved me from doing 6 years in prison. That's another part of my testimony. That's a 3-part, but I have a new single getting ready to come out, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and we were looking for something that would fit me right now that expressed myself as an artist in my music. And I just feel like, I was sitting one day and God gave me that title because if you look at it, blood, sweat, and tears, all of those are purging, all purging process. If you look at the blood, they say the blood of Jesus, Jesus was the sacrificial lamb for us. And it's something about the purification of the blood. When you look at sweat, you're sweating when you work out or do anything that produces sweat. You're sweating toxins out of your body. And when you look at tears, God said He got up the tears of the saints. But when people are going through hardship, or sometimes you can't talk, you can't pray, you can't talk to nobody, you just want to cry. And all 3 of these are significant of a purging, of a cleansing for you. So I think that's what we're all going through in life. So, I needed something that fit me, and the beat was pretty hard, and the things that I was talking about lyrically fit the song. So we just came up with the title Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
I like that. Is there anybody that you are going to be working with soon, or some upcoming projects that you want to tell us about?
Well, yeah, I got a few different things tied in. I got things with the West Coast gospel gangsters, Silly Baby and Solo. They're the pioneers of gospel rap. They did the first actual gospel rappers to do something with Kirk Franklin. Those are good friends of mine, as well as fellow artists that association with them with Camp 8. I also have something in store with gospel legendary Rent Allen. I don't know if people know them. I know a lot of old school gospel traditional. They listen to traditional gospel music, not the contemporary. Know about Rent Allen. I also have a feature from Cedric Entertainer coming up on the album for us, speaking like little skits on my album. Rising King, my Rising King partner and brother. Royal 317. Also, Jimmy Mack. Be the Messenger. I got a lot of material in the works. I got a lot of material done now, and it's just always about just creating and continue to do more music. We have stuff in the archive, and we constantly working.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on that, by the way, and keep pushing. Congratulations, by the way, and keep pushing. Okay.
I thank you very much. Thank you.
I wanna know who you gonna vote for. I got that smile.
Yeah, you got that one about look here. You know what? If I had to vote,
okay,
I'm gonna vote for Hillary.
Okay.
Because Trump has just made it very clear. and it'll take a blind person, or I just say totally ignorant, and ignorance is not knowing, and we're not blind or ignorant around here. I mean, he's a racist, the bigot, and some of everything else, but it definitely wouldn't be for Donald Trump. You can't be for someone who's not for you, you know?
Absolutely.
At the end of it all, so it definitely wouldn't be Trump. I try not to even
different
think
strokes
about
for
politics.
different folks, you know.
What you say?
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, it's funny you asked me that question, because in my single that we're talking about, this Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I actually, during the process of the video, I have a big old picture of Donald Trump with an X across it. And the song is called Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and it says, roll, don't you fold, hold on, all right? Well, in the lyrics, I said, God gonna get you haters, Illuminati and the elite, trying to starve ours so yours can eat. So when it says God gonna get you hater, Illuminati and the elite, I got a big old picture with Donald Trump there with an X by it over it, and I'm pointing to him like, you know, you're a hater, man. You know, God love all human race. You know what I mean? Ain't no one superior race more superior than the other. You know, so it definitely wouldn't be Trump. But it was funny you mentioned him, because I actually have a little snippet of a scene in my video where I'm basically calling him a hater, and you know, you're trying to starve ours, so yours.
I can't sit here and deny that. I'm not a agreeance on it. I've heard a lot of different opinions on both ends, and it's been kind of scary. So that's all I can say.
I hope we do something. I just hope he doesn't get in. You know, in my opinion, since we're on a politics, he's white breaded America's choice. If it was left to, you know, the white breaded, rooted, I don't know if you want to say Republican or whatever, American, white Anglo-Saxon, they're his guy. He's their guy, because he represents exactly what they want to be represented. And I think the thing about him, I will, and you know, I'm going to give him props, even though I don't like him. I know he's against it. I will give him props. At least he's being straight up. You don't have to wonder about who he is and what he stands for.
Yeah, that's what everybody says too. He's very straight up. He tell it like it is.
Yeah, so I'll tip my hat to him for that. That's about it. Being honest.
Yeah, you're right. So I have another question. All right, you are living in Indianapolis, Indiana, correct?
Yeah, I'm here in Indianapolis now.
Okay. How you feel about Black Lives Matter?
Black lives do matter. You mean the movement?
Yes, the movement and the actual crime that is going on there in Indiana, in Indianapolis. How you feel about that? The young people, the older people. I can't say it's just young. So how are you feeling about that?
I feel like if I was looking at it through the eyes of God, which that's what I'm supposed to do, as a minister, that all lives matter. You know, that's the spiritual and biblical and political correct thing I'm supposed to say. But we keep it real around here. You know, I gotta be about my black people and for my black people, because if we're not for us, who is gonna be for us? You know, and not only that, I'm deep rooted into the history of our people, and what people are failing to understand is slavery has never been over. It just has changed over into a different form. What we're dealing with more now, anything, is modern day slavery. And, you know, you get all these things that anything that comes about when we want to take a stand as black people and stand up and say about our rights or how we're being mistreated or how our race of people is going through this, they want to say, oh, they need to forget slavery. And, black people are lazy, this and that. No, what the truth is that because of the past and things that have been bestowed upon black people has a lot to do with the present state of the black mentality and household and being of right now. You know, you can't take a people through decades and years and centuries of torture and misabuse and mistreatment, and then all in one breath in one day say, hey, everything's okay, get up, pick yourself up and dust yourself off. You forget that they're suffering from some mental abuse here. They're suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome and other different things that can be diagnosed here. So, yeah, Black Lives Matter, and it's realized that Black lives do really matter. I don't think there'll ever be any peace. But I will say this, for Black lives to really matter, Black lives gotta matter not just when we feel another race or system is coming against us or oppressing us, because they've never stopped oppressing. Black lives gotta matter to Black lives as well. Absolutely. So that's how I feel about it.
I think that was awesome. I think that was a pretty good answer. Do you have any shout outs you want to give to Getty Down Radio, or anything you want to, any other upcoming projects you want to share with us on your NK?
Well, first of all, you already know, salute, much love to Getty Down, you know, for having your boy GodBody up in here interviewing me, you know what I mean, and give me a chance to put my 2 cents in it, you know. But shout out, you know, to Getty Down. Shout out to Jimmy Mack, DJ Punch, the whole MixaholicDJs camp. Them boys over there at Gertz Entertainment, you know, my Rising King brothers, you know what I mean, royalty, and Hell With It. Want to shout out to Be The Messenger, you know, Hip Possible. Want to shout out to all my Boot Hill guys, Motown Music, and all the guys down there through the Boot Hill area in Missouri doing their thing. Solo and Chili Baby, you know what I mean, Dale J. Evans, and you know, just everybody that's in Annapolis that's working, whether it be gospel or secular artists, you know what I mean, just everybody that's from the home front that's just working and putting in their work, man, and it's much love and respect, you know, to any person that's trying to do something, you know, with their life, man, you know what I mean, God gave all of them life for a reason, you know, and just much props and respect, man, to the whole Getty Down camp. And especially one love and salute to my brother, Jimmy Mack.
Thank you. Now, do you have any social media that you want to tell everybody so we know how to find you, sir?
Yeah, of course, you know, I'm on the regular, you know, I'm on Facebook. I'm on, I got the Facebook. You can go to Facebook. You can go to YouTube. We'll have the new single out up on iTunes and all social media spots here before this month is out, along with the new videos. And we're going through, right now, I'm actually going through revamping. So all of my social media sites are being revamped with new bios, new pictures, information, get ready to relaunch for this new campaign of this new project. So, but you can reach me at YattiGodBody@gmail.com. You can reach me through my Facebook page. You can reach me also through my email. So if, you know, for booking or personal information. And I'm known on my Facebook page as Kenyatta Yatti the GodBody Roberts.
Okay. And so where did you grow up at in Indiana? 49th Street?
all over Indianapolis. But I'm an East Side Woodland. They know about, if you're in Indianapolis, you know about Hallville. There's a lot of different spots. But if you ever been in Indianapolis, if you ain't from Indianapolis, and I would not say this because anybody's not from Indianapolis, you know, it's a lot of different sets with different neighborhoods and different spots to Indianapolis. But two, you're most definitely going to hear about and know about. You're going to hear about Hallville out west, and you're going to hear about Post Road out east. If you don't hear about nothing else in Indianapolis, you're going to hear about them too. I'm from the east side, Amber Woods, Post Road.
All right. Well, thank you for taking your time out for us. I greatly appreciate it. Please tune in to GettyDownRadio.com or get on your Android, download our app to Getty Down Radio, or you can submit any music to GettyDownRadio@gmail.com. We also we have DJ Da Vinci 317 Instagram and Twitter, and also DJ Da Vinci on Facebook. All right. Thank you for taking that time out. Greatly appreciate you, and you have a good one.
Hey, you too. Salute you, Queen. Bless you. Have a good one.
You know what I'm talking about? I come from that ball, you know what I mean? Chopping cotton, you know what I mean? Pitching watermelon, you know what I mean? All that, you don't know nothing about that, man. I don't have no shit, you know